Faith has a form of intuition and natural instinct. It doesn't matter what kind of faith is spiritual and intellectual. It's the same with stereotypes. They are visible but not necessarily real, nor justified. Unfortunately, the world often argues for differences of opinion, and the conclusion is that no one understands each other. No one applies tolerance, and even less altruism. Sometimes it is necessary to assemble understanding and real facts to establish a common reality. Good and evil are the first examples of reality common to all, and the first examples of differences. For me, the world should stop linking each human being to another human being as a lifeless object, because each life has its authenticity. Each one is unique. Stereotypes are rarely representative of reality. There is true reality, and on the other hand, there is reality that is transformed and defined by the human being, the natural and the unnatural. It's completely different. Often, beliefs of all kinds are firm divisions, closed. There is not necessarily the expression of difference and love. Adaptation is understanding the world and accepting it. Learn to understand and see beyond the visible. I find that our time is completely empty and full at the same time. It is a time of legendary emptiness that is accompanied by improved progress of legendary and pioneering origin. Which explains also the many references to the past without the understanding of this past and a common past. We have collapses of all kinds in the world and in societies. Money has become a dehumanizing and ridiculous symbol, since it no longer participates in progress. Passion no longer exists. The common quest no longer exists. Sincerity is cyclical. Lying is common. Verbal honesty is frowned upon. Worldwide and fundamental stability no longer exists. The old machine of system is out of breath. The words used must be understood. The words used without understanding are denunciation of one's own ignorance and the denunciation of one's own arrogance. Unmastered words are weapons of intellectual self-sabotage. As an example, we have the word guilt, which is dissected by the words guilty, speech, behavior. The person in guilt feels guilty because he acts by the fault, and the spirit of guilt will justify itself by disordered and avoidant explanations. The guilty spirit continually seeks escape. For me, the world is like a small closed box that doesn't understand the difference, a small box that dies in every sense of the word. The biggest mistake of ancient societies was to want to control everything without respect for life. The world that was created is a cage with a severe definition of what is normal and not normal. There is no world in this case. There are only closed divisions and ignorance. A real world is a world that brings together all realities, all universes, all types of human beings. As I said before, the universe repeats what must be completed. Universal difference and human universality are sacred.